Here is a mini yoga class you can do in the morning to wake yourself up and get going. Have a pillow nearby. Sit on it for comfort. A little wiggle to your hips. Rising up tall, the ribs are moving away from the hips. Shoulders drop back, but then relax down. The arms are relaxed. Slight tuck to your chin. Allow your breath to be natural. Begin to increase the breath by breathing into your belly, your ribs, your chest. And then slowly exhale, slowly. 3-part breath. Breathe into your belly, your ribs, your chest. Slowly exhale. 3 more bigger breaths on your own. This fully oxygenates your blood, oxygenates your mind too, your brain. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. If it feels better to alternate them, our head, moving our shoulders, also loosens up the neck. You can reverse another way. Hands and thighs, draw circles with your waist. In the morning, in a yoga routine, you want to warm up your body with movement. Pause, go the other way. In fact, there's a Sanskrit name called pratapana, which means warming. And pause. Loose arms, twist to the right, to the left, and twist. Twist all the way to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand on the thigh. Inhale, push up. Exhale, twist just a little bit more. The waist, the ribs, the shoulders. And if it's okay in your neck, you can turn your neck. Twist, starting with the head, the shoulders, the ribs, the waist, and then go the other way, getting started on the bottom. And if you like, you can turn your head over your shoulder. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Hands on thighs, curl your spine to the letter C. Inhale, draw your heart forward and up. So cat-cow in a sitting position. Exhale, curl. Inhale, draw forward and up. 2 more directions of the spine, forward and back. And pause, rising up tall, left hand plants, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale up to center, exhale, over. Inhale up, exhale, center, and hold. Press out, press your right hand into the ground so your left hip connects to the earth, reaching out, out, out. Inhale, up and over, side to side. 2 more directions to the spine, total of 6. Breathing one way, breathing out the other. And hold, press your left hand into the arm, stretch your right hand out, and the right hip comes towards the floor. Up you come. Legs plant, feet plant. And if you want to come off your pillow at this point, you can. Continue warming up your body, letting the knees go from side to side. This is really good for the lower back. If you don't do anything but this, you got it made. Extend your legs out. Just wiggle down, movement in the knees, roll your ankles around. A lot of us wake up with stiff ankles. And pause. Swing your legs around. Come into a high kneel. Now if you have blocks, you're gonna put them at the front of the mat. Whoops, hold on. Let's raise this up so you can see me. Hi, our hands on hips. Step the right leg forward. Let the hips come forward and then drop down. Bring your hands to your thighs and then just back and forth you go. Breathing in as you come forward, breathing out as you come back. Again, Pradapana. This is going to warm up your hip flexors, warm up your hamstrings. And then next time you find yourself forward, pause. You can stay here for a little bit more core work. Bring your hands to Namaste. If it's okay in your arms, you can reach them up. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Draw your hips straight back. The front leg begins to straighten. But I want you to keep a long spine here. I mean, that keeps the little muscles in the back activated. Excellent. Come forward one more time. With your hands down, draw your right foot back, come to high kneel. Other side. Hips come forward and down. Check also to make sure that your knee is right over your ankle. Hands can stay folded on top of your knee. You can come into Namaste. Oops, actually, let's do Pradapana. Back and forth again. And then come forward. Hands can stay here. If you have shoulder issues, up to a Namaste. Otherwise, feel free to raise up and breathe there. On your next exhale, the hands come down, the hips draw straight back, front leg begins to straighten. Long spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Draw that foot back, come into your hands and knees. Flat hands, spread wide. Tuck your back toes under, take an inhale. Exhale, push your hands and toes into the ground. Lift your hips up, move your hips to the back of the room and walk your dog. Then one knee, the opposite heel comes down. Then the other knee, opposite heel comes down. Do that a couple times. And that calf getting warmed up. Look between your hands. Step your left foot forward, your right foot forward. Come into halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse your swan dive up. Come to the front of your mat. Hands on hips. Slide the right foot back. Angle the heel in and press it down. Square your hips for warrior one. The right hip is coming forward. The left hip is coming back. Front knee is bent. You can heel toe forward for a little bit more, but stretch. Always make sure, again, the knee is over the ankle to protect your knees. And hands come down, 45-degree angle with the thumbs. Inhale, rise them up. Again, you can always come to Namaste. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Want to take a break, you can always straighten the front leg and bring your hands down. One more inhale, one more exhale. Hands touch, slice down, and begin to open up your hips. The back heel is going to rotate a little bit more. Again, knee no farther than ankle. You might want to heel toe together. Start with your hands in Namaste. And then from there, just stretch them out, warrior two. Shoulders go down. Ribs move up, look over your front fingertips and breathe. 3 breaths. Get that oxygen into your blood and up to your brain, into your muscles. If you want, you can relax, bring your arms down, and then take another breath one more time in warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Hands to hips, inhale, straighten front leg. Tilt your hips. Right arm, sorry, left arm comes out, right arm extends out, opposite directions. Take an inhale, exhale, place your front hand on your thigh, the opposite hand reaches up and out. So this might be your triangle pose, or maybe you slide down a little bit more, making sure that the ribs stay over the thigh and you're not sticking your butt out. If you're sticking your butt out, you might want to come up a little bit. In any case, reach up and down at the same time. Because within your neck, you can turn up to look at your thumb. You breathe in, you breathe out. Three breaths. On your next inhale, you tighten your thighs. On your exhale, you reach up, up, up to come out of the pose. Hands to hips. Parallel your feet. Heel toe your feet together. Now you will be sideways. And you turn around, come forward. Let's do the other side. Left leg slides back, the heel angles in, place down. Square your hips. So to square your hips, you might want to heel toe your right foot out to the right. Your left hip comes forward, your right hip comes back. Again, find your stance. Maybe you want heel toe your foot forward. Back heel presses into the earth. Hands to namaste. Reach them up and breathe. Nice long deep inhales. Nice long deep exhales. You can always take a break. On your next exhale, draw your hands in and open up to that side wall. So I am just turning sideways. You stay where you are. You establish your pose. The heel is in line with the arch. Reach out, shoulders go down, ribs reach up. Look over your front fingertips, and again, you can bend a little deeper to make sure the knee is over the ankle. And you breathe in, and you breathe out. Inhale, hands come together, straighten the front leg, tilt, reach out again. Front hand touches thigh to begin. Notice how it feels in your body. If you want to go deeper, you can slide the hand down, but again, the ribs are going to stay over the thigh. Reach up with your top hand, down with your lower hand. Look up and breathe. Inhale, press your feet into the ground. Exhale, the hand lifts you up. Again, heel toe your feet together. You're going to be sideways. And then come forward. Make your way down to the ground. What's a yoga routine without core? And turn sideways. Navasana, boat pose. You can start with your hands behind your thighs. Lift the heart up. Lift that heart up. The smaller back moves in. You draw in your lower abs. This might be your Navasana. Always bring your shoulders back and down. If you want a little bit more work, you can hover your toes, leaning on your sits bones. You work your calves up. Maybe really pull in and the heart keeps on lifting. You extend your legs out. Ooh, that's as far as I go. Arms release. Holding, breathing, squeezing the thighs together. Hands to hold you as you come down. And then just support yourself in an easy Sukhasana pose, letting your body drop down. Beautiful. Come lay down on your back. Again, you'll be the full length of the mat. I'll just turn sideways so you can see me. The feet are hip distance apart for bridge. Traditionally, people cue the feet underneath the knee, but that bothers me right here, so just extend out a little bit. Do a pelvic tuck. The small of your back touches in. Take an inhale as your exhale, feet push into the ground to lift your hips up. You can interlace your hands behind you. You draw your right shoulder into the center, your left shoulder into the center. Press your feet in, lift the hips up. The chest comes towards the chin. You look straight up. Breathe for a breath or two. Release your hands and then slowly, slowly roll down. When your hips have touched earth, draw your knees in. Give a little squeeze. Perhaps invite your head towards your knees. Excellent. Roll to one side. Push yourself up. A forward fold. Extend your right leg out to your left leg and drop your other knee down. You lift up tall. And again, we're going to keep our spine straight here. Tighten your fingers and do spider walks forward, keeping your heart lifted, stopping when you feel a stretch in your body, because if you feel the stretch, you are stretching. Neck is nice and long. And maybe put your gaze at your ankle or your toes. Again, we're not going to curl. We're going to keep it long, keep that spine activated. It keeps you energized. You breathe in, you breathe out. Switch legs. Lift up tall, spider your hands, walk them forward. Your heart is moving forward. Pause when you feel your stretch. Keep your spine long, and you breathe in, and you breathe out. Walk yourself back up. Swing your legs, come onto all fours. Take the right knee, slide it behind the right wrist, swing that foot in front of the back thigh, slide back, coming into pigeon pose. If you want to stay with a back bend, you can bring your hands even with your knees, lean forward just a little bit, and then lift the heart, shoulders draw back and down. You do want to take a little bit more of a stretchy kind of pose. Stack your hands, rest your forehead on your hands. And breathe. And maybe you want to do a combo, that's okay. And maybe you want to do a middle on your elbows. Keep your neck, if you're on your elbows, keep your neck nice and long. And you breathe in, you breathe out. What's a yoga routine without a pigeon, eh? So come out, your hands are already there, place on the earth, back toes tucked, hip lifts, slide back into table, extending that right leg out behind you. Other side. Again, you can stay up or come on down. And then push yourself up. Back toes touch, hips lift, slide back into table, and the left leg reaches back and shakes. Excellent. Getting ready for Shavasana. Let's take a little hammock pose. You release the small of your back down. You walk your right elbow out to the right, away from your body, left elbow out to the left, away from your body. You lower your ribs, your hands come behind you, you hold your neck, your elbows come to the sky, and you slowly roll yourself down. Elbows land, palms turn up, back of palms touch the earth. You can stay here with your knees bent,
If it feels okay, you can extend your legs out. Remove your glasses if you have glasses. A mini Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just soften, soften, soften. Jaw soft. Your cheeks are soft. Your eyes are soft. Just rest. Rest. Bend your knees. Roll over to the right side.
Stay here for one breath. Stay sideways as you push yourself up to sitting. Come make yourself comfortable. That might mean you need your pillow again. Put your glasses on, perhaps, or not. Hands come to Namaste. Bow your head. Thank yourself for bringing you to the mat. Namaste. Have a good day.